VocaLAB Productions.
I am a soldier. It is my purpose. I await orders. I was bred for war. The urge to kill is in our blood. I am a Dalek. We are the superior beings. I fought in a great war against an inferior species. A war that spanned across the universe, throughout time and space. The Time War.
My children, hear me! Let the long night begin. Commence the assault on Arcadia! This will ensure our final victory, the fall of Gallifrey! Be warned, my brethren. The oncoming storm has arrived on the front lines. Beware, the Time Lord is to be feared. The Doctor will be exterminated! The Doctor will be exterminated! The Doctor will be exterminated! You will be among the first casualties, but your sacrifice will bring the fire that will cleanse the universe of the Time Lords! Go forth, my disciples, and exterminate! 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 Exterminate!
The battle was fused with chaos and carnage. The destruction of the Time Lords was all that mattered to the Dalek cause, and their soldiers put up a satisfactory fight. My casing would receive minor damage, but I was still able to fight. Weaponry operating at maximum efficiency. The tides of war were on our side, and we would prevail. For Daleks are supreme. Gallifrey would become our new Scarrow. However, the battle was not over. I became isolated from my attack squad as the Time Lords continued to destroy us. The Emperor's ship above suffered a heavy bombardment as it crashed into the city. Through the smoke and ashes of the capital, my optical sensors detected our greatest enemy. Sensory facial recognition identified the battle-scarred warrior as the Doctor.
Well, go on then. I'm here. Take your best shot.
He must be destroyed. I must exterminate! Exterminate! I fired instantly without preparing my weapon system, resulting in the Doctor's escape.
I knew you couldn't do it. The most feared race in all the galaxy, and you couldn't even hit one miserable old man. You're not a soldier. You're an embarrassment.
Stay back!
Either you shoot me or get out of my way. Your move, Dalek.
Daleks fear nothing. But I was afraid. I was prepared to sacrifice myself for the destruction of our enemy. When he disappeared into the burning city, the Daleks were overwhelmed. I received a transmission from the Dalek Supreme in order to withdraw and retreat from the planet's surface.
Attention! This is your supreme leader! I order a retreat! I repeat, a retreat!
We will replenish our numbers, return stronger, and strike at the heart of the Time Lords. Across the city, an energy pulse was unleashed. The time bomb. Our scientists and engineers discovered the Gallifreyans were experimenting with their time travel technology and forging them into weapons of mass destruction. A temporal shockwave approached me at great velocity. I activated my emergency temporal shift as the blast hit my casing, damaging my support systems. I spiraled into the void of time and space. My motor functions were inoperable, but I had escaped. The Daleks survive in me. I will return to the fight and complete my orders for total victory. I emerged in space-time when I detected a planet I did not recognize in my memory bank. I attempted to commence an emergency landing, but I was unable to regain control of my thrusters. I fell to the planet in a burning heap. Once on the surface, I was immobilized. My vision was not impaired as I recorded my arrival through my optical stalk. My plan was to follow my primary instinct of the Dalek Protocol, to analyze the planet's strategic value in the Great War. I will seek, locate, and conquer all inferior hostiles. I activated my distress call to contact the fleet. I would be rescued, and this new planet would be under Dalek occupation. The flames around me engulfed my shell, but I endured the pain. I am a Dalek. After 3 planetary cycles, the fires around me began to die. I detected humanoid creatures observing me. watching and waiting. As the bipeds approached, I tried to exterminate, but I was powerless. The Dalek conditioning would prevent me from revealing information. I shall reveal nothing. I am a soldier. They removed me from the crater. My audible receptors were still activated. I overheard the creatures and assimilated their language. I discovered this planet was Earth. They entombed me in a dark container, which was to become a familiar sight. For I am a Dalek. I was born out of darkness.
$95 and I go 110. I have it at 110 million. Who'll give me 120? Give me
Over the early years that followed, I was the main attraction at what the humans called auction.
40 million holding at the moment.
I became a slave,
150
their
million on the left.
plaything.
70 million back to France.
I became nothing more than a Thal, and yet still I refused to talk.
At 400 million then. Thank you all for your bidding here. $400 million is the bid, and the piece is sold.
As I was transferred across this world, I learned more about its inhabitants. I studied their weaknesses and identified male and female members of this species. They have short lifespans and rely on organic matter to survive and become self-sufficient. Their society is fueled by greed. Daleks have no concept of money. My distress signal continued to beam out across the stars, but it was weakening. The Daleks will arrive and destroy these humans. I will exterminate them all. I endured years of torment and interrogation. I held on to the hatred for these humans that fueled my will to survive. Their time will come. However, one human appeared different. One of my captors was an older human, nearing the end of his life cycle. It would communicate with me. He was not like the others, but still I kept my silence. This human took pity on me. But emotions are a weakness to exploit. I used this time to repair my operating and life support systems. However, one day, this older human did not arrive, and I was transferred for the last time, inside an impenetrable container. This time, these humans had weapons. They revealed me out of the darkness and imprisoned me with a metallic compound around me. I was not strong enough to break free, as my rage consumed me.
Well, well, well. You are quite the spectacle, aren't you? My name is Henry Van Staten. You may have heard of me. I'm your new owner, and you are my new pet. What's your name then, huh? Strong silent type, huh? Well, we'll have to give you a name then. All pets have a name. What are you? A pepper pot made of metal. Maybe Metal Mickey? No. You're nothing like the Terminator. Iron Man? No, that's taken. Metal Bin? No.
What about Metaltron, sir?
Metaltron! Bingo! Yeah, I like that. I'll call you Metaltron. Jeez, I could really think them up.
But, sir, you didn't.
Didn't what? You're fired! Get out of here!
Come with us, sir.
What are you doing? Get off me! What are you doing? I have studied at Harvard.
Harvard. We've heard it all before.
Metaltron! Speak! Don't you want to talk to me? I'm talking to you. At least return the courtesy. Now, you, engineer, put your degree to good use. I've got another auction coming up in 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Make that damn machine talk, will ya?
This inferior human touched my dome unprotected. Standard defense mechanism for my shell to exceed temperatures for life forms should my casing be breached. This human, Henry Van Staten, calls me Metaltron. I am a soldier. I am a Dalek. I shall never reveal my identity. However, they continue to torture me. Daleks are born screaming. I can withstand the pain. They shocked me again and again in attempts to make me talk. The Daleks will never surrender. These humans shall suffer the same fate as I. Maximum extermination. I calculated that I was in the Earth year 2012. There has been no response to my distress signal. I thought I had been abandoned. But then I overheard their scientists talk of something else on the base. Perhaps this was another alien that could make a valuable ally in my escape.
Look, I'm sorry about this. Van Staten might think he's clever, but never mind him. I've come to help. I'm the Doctor. Impossible!
The Doctor! Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
You have been listening to The Lost Soldier by Anthony Tremaine and Ashley Gregory, starring Luke Lane as the Daleks, Tom Walker as the War Doctor, Ben Dutton as Henry Van Statten, Daniel J. Patton as the Scientist, and Pete Walsh as the Ninth Doctor. Other parts were played by members of the cast. Featuring sound design and editing by Craig Robert McDowell. Music by Anthony Tremaine. And cover art by Caroline Tankersley. Produced by VocaLAB Productions.